Once again, here's the Smoky Forge. Today we're doing Dragons of Tarkir versus Khans of Tarkir. So no multiverse stuff going on. It's a set within the same set. So we're going to play Pack Wars, as you know. 15 basic lands and a 15 card pack. Again, not Modern Masters. We need to change that graphic. Shuffled up, we're sleeved up, and we're ready to play. I left them hanging there, you know. Traditionally, we always shake hands after we dealt the hands. So come on, Mr. X. As you can see, we're pretty new. We always need a little extra time to read the cards, see what they do. We don't play this too much. So I play out a Tomb of the Spirit Dragon as my first land. Taps for colorless mana, or I can pay 2 and tap to gain 1 life for each colorless creature I control. So maybe I have cards that create colorless creatures in my deck. I have no idea. He plays out a creature. He plays a Colagan Skirmisher, which is a 2/2. It also has dash, but I mean the dash didn't really come into play here. It's just a vanilla 2/2. And I play a Morph guy. I play a 2/2, and I believe it counts as colorless. I mean, hopefully we're not wrong, because we both figured, yeah, it's colorless. So I put it into play as a 2/2 for 3 mana, and I pass the turn. Now it's his turn. So he's thinking about what to do. And it looks like he also is going to play a Morph creature. So he has his own 2/2. Now, with these Morph creatures, you do have to reveal them at the end of the game. Otherwise, you're forfeiting if you morph the creature and basically cheated by putting down a land as a Morph creature. So that's the way that they prevent people from just making any card a 2/2 creature. I play an Unyielding Krumar, which is a 3/3, and if I pay 1 and a white, it gains first strike until end of turn. So that would be pretty nice to have versus his 2/2s. Plus, I have first strike, so hopefully he cannot deal with it, but I have the feeling he can based on his body language. Yeah, it looks like he does. He plays a Roast, which deals 5 damage to target creature without flying. And so my 3/3 is roasted. He attacks with both, and I want to keep my Morph creature, so I just take the damage. So now I'm at 14. As usual, I'm getting beat down early, but hopefully I can stabilize. I play another Morph creature, and I attack with the Morph that was already out, and he's at 18. He's got all the colors out. I'm a little mana screwed here. I mean, not mana screwed, I'm color screwed. He attacks again, and yeah, I take it. I don't want to lose my Morph guys. And then he plays another Morph creature. So yeah, this is the Morph pack, I guess. We both got some Morph cards. Yeah, I'm color screwed. I need white and blue mana, which I don't have. So I pass. He checks his morph. It looks like he's going to unmorph something. I check mine, but I can't do anything. I'm just making sure. And he does a Ojutai Interceptor, which is a 3/1 flyer, but it has Megamorph. So when this card is turned face up, it gets a +1/+1 counter. I don't know why they call it Megamorph. I mean, it's just +1/+1, but whatever. It's a 4/2, and he attacks, and I take the damage. Now, at the end of his turn, I actually use Tomb of the Spirit Dragon to gain 1 life for each of my colorless creatures. So I gain 2 life because we're assuming that those morph creatures I have out are colorless creatures. But that's all I do with the turn. I play a land and I pass. Again, I need white mana or blue mana to unmorph my guys. Meanwhile, he has all the colors, and he can probably unmorph his other dude too. And yep, looks like he's going to do just that. Yep, he taps a lot of mana. And he flips up a Segmented Crotig, which is Megamorph 6 and 1 green, and it turns a 6/5 into a 7/6 when it's turned face up. And he's giving me a beating here. I'm going to take a lot of damage. He's got that 4/2 flyer, and now he has a 7/6. 11 damage coming my way, but I do have a response. I'm not too happy with it, but I have to do something. So I play an Awaken the Bear to give my guy +3/+3. So now I have a 5/5 morph guy and a 2/2 morph guy. I'm going to double block the Crotic. And then I also use the Tomb of the Spirit Dragon again to gain 2 life. So I'm going to gain 2 life and take 4 damage, so I'm down 2 overall. But I do take out his guy, but my morphs die. I mean, look at that. I had a 1/5 flyer that I could have morphed, and I also had a lifelink 4/4 that I could have morphed, but I needed that white mana, so oh well. I took 2 damage, I'm at 6. It's not looking good for me. I get an island finally, but I don't think it'll be very useful. I'm going to play Tigum Scheming. I'm going to look at the top 5 of my library, put any number in my graveyard, and put any number on top. So I'll definitely have a good play next turn, but I probably won't last until next turn. Yeah, so whatever. Yeah, I don't think this helps me. So I put, yeah, I have 2 lands in that 5, so yeah, I sorted out and I put 2 lands in the graveyard. So now my deck is stacked. I do have some good spells that I can play, but yeah, it doesn't make a difference. And yeah, actually, I miscalculated it. I thought I would end up living. I thought I'd be at 1 life, but actually I'm just going to die next turn. But you know, in the spirit of battle, I decided to play it out. I return up to 2 target creature cards from my graveyard to my hands, and I return those creatures that you saw earlier, the lifelink and the flyer guy. But yeah, I mean, I'm tapped out, I have no creatures out, and so I'm just going to die when he attacks. So yeah, I mean, yeah, no point in wasting time, but I went ahead and made my play. I let him untap, he draws, and I'm completely defenseless. He taps out, he plays a creature, which is, yeah, he's making it worse. You know, he adds +2/+2 to his creature with the lowest toughness. So now that flyer is a 6/4, and he attacks with both, and that's that. Oh well, maybe next time I'll get him. Thanks for watching, guys.